New backdrop, new me. Oh shit, okay. Clearly not a new me because I clearly still have no sense of, I don't know what the fuck that's called. We can just blame it on the fact that I don't have my glasses. But anyways, welcome to the stars, welcome to the end of the video. Today we are going to go over the Supreme Drop Week 6, or Supreme Week 6 drop list. I feel like that sounds a little bit better. Anyways, in today's video, we will go over this week's drop, which is headlined by the Nike Supreme collaboration, and my opinion of that is not so great. I actually like the pieces, I just don't really see a point in it. I'll explain more of that in a moment. But there actually is an item this week that I must have. I absolutely need to have in my collection no matter what. And if I take an L, you already know I will be typing in www.stockx.com and purchasing it on there. As you guys know, StockX is a sponsor of this channel, so I will leave a link to StockX in the top link of this description. I feel like that was a nice little transition into this sponsor. But in all seriousness, I do love StockX. I used StockX prior to them ever sponsoring this channel, so it's cool to actually have worked with them. I love the fact that they add some kind of transparency to the market and it actually prevents people who are genuine buyers of this shit from getting scammed. I also like that there's that safety wall to prevent people from getting fake items and give them some kind of buyer protection if a fake item slips through the cracks. I've never personally sold on StockX. I have thought about it, but I've always been a buyer first, a seller second. And I like that transparency in the market, and of course, just like with myself, I always try to be transparent with you guys. So yes, of course, this is sponsored, but if you guys want to help out the channel, you guys support what I'm doing here, please make sure you go click that link in the description below. It's a tracked link, so if you click that 1,000 million times, it'll help out the channel. But in all seriousness, please go check that out and support the sponsor. Anyways, let's get into today's video. I'm gonna try to clap less. I've probably already crapped. I almost said crapped. I don't even think I've taken a crap today. But I have clapped probably like 32 times in this video already. So let's open up Drops by Jay's Instagram and go over this week's drop list. Now, the one item that I need is this Supreme blanket. This is not a clap. I'm punching my hand. It's different. Don't judge me. Anyways, the Supreme blanket is absolutely mandatory. I need that piece in my collection. I'm actually kind of gassed because I was recently shopping. I was kind of upset that I took an L on the Stray Rats blanket, which I will put a picture of that on the screen. And then I almost bought the Naps blanket from Youth Machine because I thought that would be like the perfect blanket. Obviously, it's a Nike logo that says Naps instead of Nike. I just thought it was cool, okay? I wanted it, and I ended up waiting too long. And when I woke up this morning was when I realized it was sold out, and I was kind of sad. I was like, damn, I should have bought it, but it was 250 bucks. I didn't really know for sure. And then I realized that Supreme is dropping the blanket, and I would completely forgot until this drop list, so I feel like it was destiny for me to miss that. All my uncles except for one are actually Mexican, and although this isn't inherently Mexican, it's something that like is kind of like a Mexican styled blanket. My boy Carlos will vouch for that. Like, he was like, yo, I need this blanket, and just most of my homies who are Mexican like this blanket a little bit more than my homies that aren't. But I think it's a sick piece. I really, really like this blanket, and it's definitely gonna be something that I collect no matter what. Even if the price tag is like $300, $400, $500. Okay, maybe if it's not. Actually, never mind. I lied. If it's over $400, I'm definitely not gonna get it. Even though I also said I was never gonna buy this damn stool, and look at it now, it's become a plant holder, so who knows? One thing I will say that's interesting about this drop list is that out of everything in this drop list, there's nothing that I really plan on taking a fit pick in. That being said, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram's at the start of this, THESTARRLIFE. We are just having these nice, smooth transitions into my self-promo. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. But yeah, make sure you guys go follow that. I do have some fire pictures on there. I'm telling you guys, my Instagram is the most fire Instagram in the game, and I just realized before I did this, I actually clapped my hands, so that's sad. No more clapping, but punching is okay. The only piece that I really like personally is this Supreme all over print reverse jacket, and it's not even something that I would really care to keep for my personal collection. It's just something that I'll probably acquire after I get the blanket. I'm probably gonna go for that red one. Maybe the black one. The green and orange one is whatever to me, but I definitely think those are decent. Everything else, to be honest, is kind of weak. The striped tee is cool, but nothing special. Not really anything that's going to make me want to get that. And on top of that, I already have like a Balenciaga short sleeve striped shirt. My Balmain shirt that I think I said Balenciaga earlier, not Balenciaga, Balmain, but they both start with a B and I'm stupid. So anyways, that one, a lot of people say looks like a pajama shirt. My boy Zach actually got it at the thrift for me and just gave it to me for free. Anyways, back to needing a new haircut and going over the next piece. We have these hoodies right here, which looks like some like Crown Royal hoodie just because of the pink and gold in the front, but I'm indifferent. I think it's going to be embroidered. I don't really care. Not a fan of this hoodie at all. It comes in a plethora of colors, but just I could honestly care less about this hoodie. You have these striped tops, and these are decent. I think they're not bad, but they're not anything special to me, so I'm gonna have to pass on those. You have this Supreme beanie, which does not look like a loose gauge beanie, which means it does not look like it'll be copped, because if it's not loose gauge, it is trash and not worth copping. You have this, which I believe is a Supreme Compact logo, not the classic logo, and those hats are flat bills, and they're 6 panels, so definitely not gonna cop those. You have this, which has the website on the side of it, which just is oh so trashy. I absolutely despise that piece. It's kind of like the Brooklyn Box logo. One of the things I hated most about that was that they put the phone number on the back of it. I just feel like it ruined the piece. Come as you are, as you were. My goodness, that blanket is absolutely gorgeous. I guarantee you, if my Uncle Jesse or Peppy ever get out of prison, they're gonna fuck with that blanket. As I want you to be. Anyways, on to these Nike pieces. So I'm actually gonna go to Supreme New York so I can look at some high-res images because it was released or leaked this morning. Those are the lookbook pieces dropping thus far, but do keep in mind sometimes because Drops by Jay posts this stuff so early, it is subject to change. So 1 or 2 things might be different. Like for example, last week we heard the Mary and Jesus hoodie and pants were dropping, but it was actually changed last minute to the Jules hoodie and pants. So just keep that in mind. 1 or 2 items may change. Hopefully it's not the blanket because it's the only piece that I actually want for my personal collection, but regardless, go to the news and go to this Nike collaboration. So we're gonna do a little bit of reading. This says, this fall, Supreme has worked with Nike on a collection consisting of a work jacket, blah, 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 all the other pieces, beanie, and 14K gold earrings. Those are actual earrings. I saw Eric post something saying like, oh, should I get these and like get them like today, Junior? And use them as earrings or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it said. It says some shit like that. But I thought they were actual pins that like you know, pins that he was gonna use as earrings, not actual earrings. So anyways, made exclusively for Supreme, the work jacket and overalls feature cotton twill. The reversible vest features nylon with a Sherpa fleece reverse side. The hooded sweatshirt, crew neck, sweatpant, and sweatshirt feature cotton blend fleece, while the 14K gold earrings features a diamond cut logo. Available in store, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so getting into the actual pieces, you have the work jacket. The work jacket has what looks like 2 zippers. It has like an off-centered zipper, so the zipper's not directly in the center, it's actually a little bit to the left. I like that feature, but none of these are really that crazy to me, and I just feel like the price of these are gonna be a little bit high for what you get. You can easily get a jacket that is equivalent to this at the thrift store for a lot cheaper. For that reason, I don't really feel comfortable purchasing it or telling you guys that you should buy it. I do like the Supreme branding on this piece. It's very minimal, very small. It's actually just on the little like tag on the back. There's a tag above the Nike emblem. I believe this is all embroidered by the looks of it. Oh yeah, that's all stitched in, baby. It's actually tackle twill by the looks of it, not just oh, never mind, faux leather applique logo. So it's actually like faux leather that is stitched into the back of the jacket. So I mean, the quality of this piece is definitely nice. Look at the pockets. I like it. I don't like the contrast stitching, but overall, like, it looks like a pretty nice jacket. That being said, I'm probably not going to acquire it. If I did, the color that I think is the most unique, or at least the color that I like the most, would probably be this yellow colorway. I feel like all these pieces kind of have a vintage feel to them, and I feel like that mustard color is definitely by far like the most vintage of them. Then you have these vests. I'm not a big fan of vests, especially this style of vest. Yeah, this is just a total miss for me. Not a fan at all. It's reversible, but honestly I could really care less, and it has a lot of the same features as the last piece. You have these polos. Now, these polos are they're polos with the Nike logo repeated 1,000 times in the Supreme logo. Just like when Supreme repeats their logo 1,000 times, and I usually don't like it, although I know I like the fleece. It's a little bit different. It's not repeated 1,000 times. I don't know why I'm explaining myself. That piece is a little bit quieter because you can reverse it and just have the red outside with the small little Supreme branding right there. This to me, once again, is just a piece that you can find in the thrift for a lot cheaper. My boy Paul Cantu would attest to that. If you guys don't watch him change your life, go watch him. These overalls, I don't think I can ever convince myself to buy overalls that are not the brain dead Carhartts. I want a pair of those so bad. If you have a smaller medium, please let me know. I don't know, I just feel like these are nothing special. This to me is one of the hardest pieces, these Nike flannels. I love these Nike flannel hooded tops. However, I'm not going to acquire them. Once again, it's a piece that you could probably find just in the thrift, so I don't really see a point. I do like these plaid shorts. That actually, I don't know, just the flannel stuff in general, or the plaid stuff, is my favorite from this collaboration. These sweatshirts are a pass. Sweatpants, pass. Beanies, pass. So yeah, I'm passing on a lot of stuff, and the earrings, I've never had any piercing in my life, so that's also a pass. I cannot picture getting Nike earrings. Like, that's actually kind of funny, low-key. That's like the funniest piece dropping from this collaboration. But yeah, overall, I'm not a huge fan of it. This drop is okay. I don't really know how to feel about this drop, to be honest. I don't know whether I think it's trash or I think it's fire. But if you guys would like to, oh my god, I just clapped again. If you guys go follow me on Instagram, you guys can definitely share your opinions. After this video post, I'm gonna post a bunch of polls on my Instagram, so that way you guys can go share your opinions. I'm gonna post polls on the Nike collaboration and a couple other pieces to see what you guys are copying, what you guys are excited for, and what you guys like best. I try to do that every single week, so make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram and join in on the polls. I genuinely like getting your guys' feedback and then seeing how that feedback is basically consistent or inconsistent with the drop. Usually, I will say it's kind of obvious by looking at the polls what's gonna sell and what's not gonna sell. So I think it's kind of helpful for people who are interested in buying Supreme. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. I might have already said that. I don't know. I'm really tired, man. I actually start school in 2 freaking days. I have all these errands to run. I need to get a freaking haircut, and there's got a lot of shit going on. But I'm like 0.05 away from getting honors, so I'm pretty excited to go back to school, and hopefully I can maintain my good grades this year. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new backdrop, by the way. My beautiful jungle in my home. I've been adding some Supreme accessories and other accessories to the background. It's been evolving. But yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I think I said thank you like 17 times. I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired.